good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fair Use. And today, this particular lady is on here looking for you to take care of her kids. And she's not black. Uh-oh. Let's get into the video.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Jessa.
Jessa? Jessa, where you calling me from?
I am just outside of New Orleans.
New Orleans. Oh, you got a soft voice.
Sorry.
No, you don't apologize.
She got a soft voice, but she might be mean as hell.
Apologize for it. Jessa, New Orleans. How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 2 boys. They are 7 and 10.
Same dad?
No.
Different dads. Have you ever?
This is interesting though, right? Because let's just stop the show right here. If she watches Kendra G, she knows that Kendra G is a black show. It's African-American dominated, right? So this young lady is not black. But who is she looking for? I guarantee it's black men. And she probably has 2 kids by 2 different black men. And one of y'all is gonna be number 3.
He ain't lying.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. To all the brothers out there talking about they got a problem with black women, she not black. But some of y'all will forgive that. Oh yeah, she got 2 kids by 2 different dudes. But she Asian though. But then y'all all say something about the sisters, right? I know y'all. Some of y'all can be hypocritical. It's okay.
Married one day.
Yes.
Why didn't you think about marriage before you had both of your children?
So I was supposed to be deployed actually to Afghanistan. And it was 15, yeah, it's a funny story. It was 15 minutes before the flight. And I was like, well, they didn't, give me a pregnancy test. I was like, let me check, before we do this. And sure enough, I was pregnant. I was actually planning to leave the guy. I wasn't really into him that much. And I was like, well, maybe a 6-month break, it'll kind of lessen the blow of maybe, we shouldn't be together when I get home.
Don't nobody believe that. You think somebody is stupid? So 15 minutes before a flight, you took a pregnancy test and then, why y'all be lying all the time? And Kendra G gotta pretend, look at her shaking her head. Yes, go back to that.
I wasn't really into him that much. And I was like, well, maybe a 6-month break, it'll kind of lessen the blow of maybe, we shouldn't be together when I get home.
She gotta pretend that she actually believes this. Nobody believe this. Stop the cap.
So.
Okay. So that was your first child's father?
Yes.
So what about the second child's father?
He's certainly, along for a long time. So what, maybe 4 years? And I was like, are we doing this? And he's like, I don't know, just, I need time. And I was like, okay, all right. I hear you. And then 4 years, I was like, come on, what are we doing? And just one day we were just laying down and I was like, no. I was like, go back downstairs. I was like, I'm not doing this. And you should have seen his face. He was like, after 4 years, right?
Reaction room! Do you actually think that somebody's gonna sit here and believe this? You are the worst liar in the history of YouTube commentary. See, this is how guys get caught up. You wanna believe all these sad stories. It's all the guy's fault. The first dude, you wasn't into him, and 15 minutes before you took a flight to Afghanistan, you took a pregnancy test. That's the worst lie in American history. Secondarily, now this dude, he strung you along for 4 years. Whose fault is that? It's your fault. You see, it always comes back to you. But then you don't want to take no accountability for any of this. How the hell you gonna have a baby for a dude that don't want to be with you, don't value you, and then you want somebody else to come behind that and do a better job after you even pulled this stuff off? Are you serious? Next!
How old was your child at that time?
Maybe like 2 or 3. So this is like 2018, I think.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we got the backstory. So what do you do for a living, Jessa?
I'm taking a little break right now. I specialize in aviation logistics. So I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. And so
You're taking a little break. Let's translate that here in the Negro Dictionary. She is broke. You ain't got no goddamn money. That's what it is. You're talking about what you used to do. You used to be a sergeant in the military or in the Navy, whatever the branch of service it was. I used to be skinny. I used to have hair. I don't know more though, because I'm bald. I'm taking a little break right now means I'm dusty. That's what it means.
I did 8 years. I got out, went to work for.
Nobody asked you this.
Went to work for NASA. Absolutely love that job.
Nobody cares.
But they paid me twice as much to come and work for Boeing. And they're all.
You don't have a job no more, boo.
And they're also aviation for the Air Force. And I left that, and now I do boudoir. Have you heard of boudoir?
It's supposed to be French for broke.
I'm not familiar.
So it's a I'm the photographer for it. I don't do the modeling.
Another dusty photographer. Okay, so you went to us all of that stuff to tell us that you really broke as. That's what you wanted to tell me. It's cool, it's all right. I'm not mad or anything. But guys, just to let you know, she's unemployed, 31, 2 kids by 2 different men, and they might be black, I don't know. But it's a black show, so I'm pretty sure she knows what she's talking about. So guys, have at it.
But all shapes and sizes. We get you in lingerie and we make you feel really beautiful. I'm actually in the studio right now. And the girls love it. Like, they're really self-conscious, like, I don't know, I just had a baby, and I'm like, and I'm here just to make you feel beautiful. And the reviews that I get, they feel so confident. And I absolutely loved. I've had this girl come 3 times. What? And she was so.
What is it again? It's like a spa.
Boudoir. It's photography. Girls get in lingerie and do really sexy posing, and I get good.
And what do you do with that? You're the photographer?
Yes.
Oh, you're the photographer. Okay, got you. So is it fair to say you're a photographer?
Now, yeah, I would say that for work. I'm also a student. I'm working on my bachelor's for business management.
This is a dusty one right here. This is a dusty situation, brothers. Okay, this is a dusty situation right here. I'm just gonna be real. This sounds bad. She's a good looking lady, but it sounds really, really, really f***ed up.
At a private Catholic university over here.
Okay, photographer, and she's working on her bachelor's. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
She's a Gemini. Oh, someone said you're a very popular photographer. You are?
No, I wouldn't say. I'm just really local.
Okay. Let's keep going. She's a Gemini. This is Jessa, New Orleans. Gemini, 31, 2 boys. A photographer, also in school to get her bachelor's. And what's your bachelor's going to be focusing?
Business management.
Dustynomics.
All right, baby girl. What kind of man you looking for?
I'll tell you, you know what? I was okay being single. And but my kids, they're in my ear of, mommy, we want a stepdad. We want to play baseball and, do the, video games with a man. And like all the manly stuff that they're supposed to be doing. And
where's their dads at?
What's that?
How come they're not doing that with their fathers?
So one's in Florida, and he's actually with him right now. Okay. You know, but just kind of far away. It's hard to get them together. So they get the whole summers together. But my little one, you know, they're asking me for a baby, and I was like, I don't know if you know how this works.
All right, let me just stop right here. She don't even want to have kids or have a guy in her life. She's okay with being single. She only wants to have a guy in her life because the kids want somebody there. We'll beep that F word out. Don't worry, YouTube. She only wants the dudes there because of the kids. That's crazy.
But I guess, if I'm putting it into the universe that, maybe it's time to find somebody. So I'm just entertaining the possibility, but they're also
okay. So Jessica, girl, I love you. But what kind of man you looking for, child?
Family oriented.
Okay.
So I want you to be, into, kids and the family life and the zoo and all that. Successful. I've done, $100,000 on my best year. So, driven and,
you want the guy to make 100K or more?
Between 80 and 120, I think is reasonable. That I've done it myself. So I know that, it takes a certain kind of person. And me as a woman, I expect you to, be equal or better than I am.
Why you didn't expect their baby daddies to be equal and better than you are? That's the problem right there. See, this is what it is. You go out, these ladies go out here, some of them, you're dealing with these dudes that you don't even want to be with. You have these kids from these dudes you don't want to be with, and you expect the dude to be better than you are. A guy makes $120,000 a year. Come on now, like, he can go out there and deal with somebody else who don't have these issues that you have. You know what I'm saying? You're not really so employed. 2 different kids, 2 different dudes. You don't want the man, you want to have a man because your kids want a stepdad. So what is the guy getting out of this? Nothing. That's what it is. He's getting nothing from this. He's becoming a human sacrifice for whatever you want. But guys, that's my time. We're gonna get up out of here. Peace!